Yo, what's up and welcome to the CCP Creatively Challenged Podcast. I am Caleb Bateman, aka Black Bear. Here with me today, as I guess usual, DJ J. What's up, Jay?
What's up?
And my man, the streaming sensation himself, Shin the Legend, baby. What's up, Shin? I get no quotes. I get no quotes today. I just get fingers.
No. I hear them chanting my name.
Legend. I think unfortunately, we are missing a member today, Master Bateman himself.
Yeah.
He's just not here right now. So I mean, it's pretty unfortunate. But it is what it is. That just means that we're gonna go in that bitch raw, no warm up. DJ J, go ahead and actually real quick, man, look at that. I'm just over here getting all premature and shit. You guys can find us here live on twitch.tv/blackbear. That's BELAC bear. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. That's when we record the podcast live. So y'all can stop by, drop in the chat, be a part of the show. It's tons and tons of fun. If you don't catch this live, that's A-OK. Obviously, our podcast goes up on all podcast platforms starting on Friday mornings. So you can check us out there, Creatively Challenged Podcast. Go and search us up. Give us a like. Go ahead and rate the podcast. We really appreciate the feedback. And then if you are more of the YouTube like, come see our faces and hang out with the crew. You can check us out on YouTube. That's going to be on my channel, Black Bear, BELAC Bear. Go ahead and look us up on YouTube, Creatively Challenged Podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We upload same time on Fridays. So that's how you can check us out if you're not here live. First off, we want to thank you guys for listening and stopping by. But like I said, no warm up. We going in this bitch raw. DJ J, what you got for our first topic today, man?
Okay, so the first topic, we usually start off with the Bateman's burning question. Of course, Bateman, our boy Josh, he's not here today, so I'm going to start it off. The question of the day is, because they just had, International Women's Day the other day.
Women's Day, baby.
And, shout out to all the hardworking women out there doing your thing.
Yes, sir, making your money.
So the question that I have is, because I guess I've seen a bunch of tweets saying, saying women, if guys are not treating you like this, leave them, all these type of memes all over Twitter. So the question me and some of my friends were having was, why do women always make it about money?
Bro, why they make it about the moolah? So real quick, I want to read, because I didn't want to jump out the window and assume I know exactly what International Women's Day is all about. So I looked it up on the Wikipedia. So International Women's Day is a global holiday celebrated annually on March 8th to commemorate the cultural, political, and socio-economic achievements of women. It is also a focal point in the women's rights movements, bringing attention to issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, and violence against women. So that's the purpose of the day. And like you said, Jay, I actually saw a tweet my damn self that I was like, that's kind of odd. So, it's Monday, International Women's Day. Shout out to all the women. Whoop, whoop. And the tweet I see, it says, it's International Women's Day, so send a woman $500. And then mad women just started dropping their fucking their Venmos all throughout the tweet. And it was like, yo, send it here, send it here, send it here. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, so when the fuck did that become the thing? Why are we all of a sudden just all about sending money? Is that all it's about?
That's deep right there. What you think about that, Sid?
Give me a second. Y'all continue. I'm spreading the love.
Yeah.
Spreading the love right now.
Oh, okay. Yep. I got you. I already know. Yep. So look, and just to throw that out there for for all you women that are listening, we're not one of those guys that sit here and we don't bash women. We love the women that's in our life. Cedric, Caleb, they have beautiful daughters, healthy stuff like that. We're all about but we're trying to get to we're just trying to get an understanding of when did it become about money. So just expressing ourselves here, I guess.
Yeah. So thank you, Jay, for kind of prefacing it. So it's not necessarily like an attack. It's more so
Yeah.
like I'm just trying to, like you said, we're trying to understand the mental approach, because what I saw basically was that it just goes straight to that. So it was like, okay, so cool. Like this is a whole day, right? And like I said, so I wanted to read it because I was like, let me just make sure I'm right on my understanding what the hell this day is. Because if that's the case, then y'all all must be fucking broke coming out of February, because that's 28 days straight of giving out money to the black communities, which I doubt you fucking did, right? But like, I'm just saying, right? If you're gonna keep it a buck, and I think it was sad because then that's like, it was 10 a.m. bro when that tweet was sent out. 10 a.m. bro. So you just got up, you just had your bowl of cereal, eating your fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and you were like, you know what? You look in your pantry, that shit mad empty, bro. You just like, yeah, I'm gonna need me like 500 right now. You know what I'm saying? Venmo me, dog. And then that shit got like 600,000 likes, like all that bullshit, retweeted, all that stuff. And so I simply responded with, no, but here is a heart to show my awareness for the situation, right? Because I think as far as like, at least bring some type of value to the day. Don't just bring a fucking panhandling palms out there. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. Because like now you're just taking advantage of the day. But I wonder how, and then there's plenty of women that was in that tweet as well, all doing the same shit, dropping their Venmos and being like, yo, send me some cash. And it's just like, dog, like you want to go about thinking of these things way more with way more respect, right? And when you just devolve it down to just like, I need money, like pay me now for no fucking reason at all, that's just like, I don't know. I just think you're devaluing the whole day itself. That's just me personally. That's for this day. But I mean, that's also true with like some relationships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or some expectations, I'd say, going into relationships.
Yeah, it's just I don't understand. I really didn't understand that. You know, nowadays, you know, like I said, a lot of things are going big. You know, big for women when it comes to finances. You know, they're getting huge careers. You know, huge contracts. You know, sponsorships. They're doing good. And it came like, first of all, when it comes to educational level, women are more educated than men, and now they're finally starting to get the respect, you know, for their careers and getting in those careers they want. So, like when you want to make it about like when they're like send 500, it's like a lot. I hate to say it, a lot of the women that I've come across lately, they make more than men. The men that I know, you know, and they're real good. They're educated, but they work hard for their. So I don't understand why when they asking people to give you 500, what does that have to do about being a strong, independent woman? I never understood that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Jen, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, number one thing that I clearly heard when you said was equality. All right. We've been going, and like, you know, same people been going back and forth with this word forever. So, you know, when is National Men's Day?
Yo, let me look that up. Actually, you know what's funny? I thought about that.
That's a good question.
I thought about that because I was like, is there like an International Man's Day? Because like,
You know,
I'm curious now. Let me look. I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead, cousin. Finish your point.
So it's like, you know, first of all, we don't even know that, but we know when Women's National Day is. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll be happy enough with just, you know, thank you for being
a friend.
Exactly. You know, just something simple. I'm not going out there and asking for $500, you know, like off tap. And like women who do that put the rest of the women down. Like I really do hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like
that was my point.
Yeah,
that's my
like,
point, bro.
You want to sit there and be like, "Oh, we're equal, we're independent. Send me $500." What? No. Like
I work for mine. Yo, but can you give me that $5 though?
Like it's like it doesn't make sense, and like until we can get a fine line between this word called equal, motherfuckers ain't getting a dime from me. I don't care. Fucking National Men Day, National Women's Day, National Dog Day. You ain't getting shit from me.
Shout out to International Men's Day, November 19th. November 19th, guys. That's also with No Shave November. I think that kind of blows over International Men's Day. And no shave. Oh shit! We got the surprise guest.
Yeah.
Guess. Is
This
that
remind me of the WWE days where just they fighting and all of a sudden The Rock comes out of nowhere and jumps up. God, The Rock is.
No, you know what this reminds me of right here. This reminds me of when they're talking on Jerry Springer or Ricky Lake, and then they bring back that surprise guest.
Oh, come on,
we can hear you.
man.
We can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Damn. So hey, I lied to y'all, bro. We got Master Bateman in the building. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
Oh no. Yo, you know I've been watching lately that I just been stuck on is this thing called I think it's shit. It's like near death POV videos on YouTube, and they're like 37 minutes long, bro. And there's like no disrespect, it's like all white people, and then you got people just like this dude about to jump into the water is a fucking crocodile right there, bro, and like he got eaten alive. He was also kayaking, almost got eaten by an alligator as well. Man and his son was fishing. They're pulling up some fishing line from on a kayak. It's a separate video on a kayak. He's pulling a fishing line. There's a crocodile on that bitch. Aside from that one, there was this dude who was doing the air. I think it's air gliding, or what do they call that shit when they have the parachute and they be fucking doing that stuff or whatever. And he almost slams into the side of a mountain, bro. Like he was like inches away from dying.
I mean, there's like gliders and
I think it's
like
something like that.
skydiving too.
There was one of skydiving. They bumped into each other and was knocked each other unconscious while skydiving. I'm like, what are we doing? But I can't lie, bro. I watched like 3 of those. Meanwhile, they're all like almost 37, 40 minutes long. I watched like 3 of them back to back, bro. I couldn't get it.
You want to hear something funny?
Huh?
I was watching some videos, like this dude doing a reaction video of people with ghostly experiences and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
And like this dude, white dude. Sorry.
Hey, it's facts. It's facts. I'm sorry, guys.
In the middle of the woods, bruh. In the middle of the woods, just checking out this abandoned house or whatever.
Yeah.
Abandoned school by himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's in daytime though. I'll give him that. It's in the daytime.
Okay. Good move.
And he's walking in there and like he hears something. So his thing is, I'm gonna go check this out.
Oh, you know it. I gotta investigate.
He's like, I gotta investigate.
I gotta Scooby-Doo this one.
So he's investigating it, right? And then he sees a man. And then next thing you know, you just see him running. I was like, motherfucker, like
he didn't do much investigating, but he just saw somebody.
Yeah. So he ran into a fucking dead end. And like all you see is this ghostly figure walking towards him, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at this abandoned schoolhouse or whatever. There's a wide open window right there.
Yeah, but he's like 3 stories up, bro. You're gonna break his leg or something.
No, it's a 1 story, like motherfucker.
Okay. He's in one of those trailer schools. They drop the port down. He's like, but he don't want to leave.
And I'm looking at him. I was like, dude, if you don't jump out that fucking window right now, and he's just waiting for this dude, and then the dude disappears.
Mm-mm.
And then he kicks open. He goes around the corner, kicks open the door, sees the dude, and takes off running. I was like, mother. I was like, I can't. What's up, Josh?
I'm watching Jay right now because his eyes keep going somewhere else, man. What you looking at, Jay?
He looking at you?
Yeah, yeah, I was looking at you. But yeah, you we're actually trying to fill you in because we're actually on Bateman's burning question, right?
On your own one? Oh, wait, what happened? What is it?
Yeah. So of course it's Bateman's burning question. So of course one of the Batemans had to create the question, and it wasn't me, but
I mean, we're still waiting on it.
So the question was why do women always make it about money? And we're actually waiting on your response, Josh.
So naturally, we're talking about ghosts in a school.
I was like, yo, so wait, what the hell did...
that was just a side piece until you came.
Nah, we're good. Go ahead. What you got, man?
Oh my god. So wait, what'd you say? Why?
So in reference, I don't know if you've seen the tweet that I dropped in chat, but basically a girl was like, on International Women's Day, she said because it's International Women's Day, you should give a woman $500. And in my mind is well, it's a whole day to recognize so many other factors, but all you want to do is come with your hand out. And it's true with that, like that's like for me pretty disrespectful, I think. And just like how Cedric was saying was that it just devalues so much of what women have worked so hard to achieve. And I think I think that's true for like this situation, and also with a lot of like the dynamics and relationships and things of that nature. It just tends to always be about the money.
Isn't that like the millennial way of thinking now? Like for whatever reason, I don't know who brought that on.
Break it down,
bro. Like it just
about
seems
these
like
millennials.
That's the way it's going. Man, it just seems like that's the way it's going right now. Or what is it, Gen Z? It's
Gen
one of those
Z.
two, man. It's one of them two, dog. Like for whatever reason, they're just sitting there like, what?
There's so many OnlyFans from Gen Z. Funny.
I am the table. Like that's like they just have a different mindset now, man. I don't know what it is, dog.
Nah, you know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. So look,
it's bro, it's OnlyFans, dog. That's what it is.
So look, so it's no longer. I don't think the goal, because like what normally happens, right? And like you gotta stop me if I'm getting a little too crazy. But what normally happens is that there's like a group or whatever of people who feel like neglected or suppressed or whatever, right? And so we're all working towards a similar goal of like uplifting one another together. But now with Gen Z, it's so much like it's so isolated that nobody feels connected to anyone anymore. And so when they are taking, like, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you work for. I don't care what you guys stand for. I don't care how this impacts the next person. All I know is I need my 500. So I need
you really
to
think about it. Like a lot of the talks right now, it's based on niggas with bigger salaries. You feel me?
Yes. So that was my next point. So like that, like for me, like, and the thing that really like depressed me about the situation was how much support that tweet got. It was up there, bro. Like there was like thousands and thousands of fucking likes, like mad retweets, like yes, and then hella fucking women putting their Venmo accounts down and like send me money and stuff like that. And it's just like, all right, like this is stupid. But my next thing is gonna be, and like kind of Jay and I were kind of talking about this a little bit, was about the equality conversation. Not to say that we shouldn't have it, but just where are we with this conversation? Because I felt like the past 10, 15 years, we've been working really hard towards like building equality for women and men, right? And so that they deserve the same wages, things of that nature, right? Which I feel like we've made great strides, and I think women are much more respected in today's culture, aka Britney Spears. Go watch the documentary, you know what I'm saying? She was crazy. Yep. But like things are much different nowadays. But now it feels like almost, are we reverting, or are we just kind of like, now we're like super confused? Because like there's mad, like I think it's Sweetie, right? Sweetie. I think she's the one who was like, you know, a man has to make this much money, or like we not fucking with them. And it's like, well, I thought it wasn't about the money. And there's like hella girls are like, I deserve like a wealthy man, or like a man who makes hella good money. Meanwhile, you ask them, what do they bring to the table? And they're just like, I am the table. Yeah, they're just like, I am the table. They're like, I got it all. Like, what do you mean what I don't bring to the table? And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, we can have sex. Like, that's what you're insinuating. But it's like, the fuck? That only goes so far.
Bro. And that's the thing. Because, like, a lot of women know that men prioritize that. Like, a lot of men prioritize that. And that's one of the main reasons why OnlyFans is popping right now. Because, like, a lot of niggas is just hella desperate. They just want to sit there and they willing to do whatever they can for it. And like, bro, if you're willing to spend that kind of money just to look at it, bro, like, just think of what they're willing to spend just to get it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Real quick on OnlyFans, Josh, I'm gonna let you finish. But shout out, I think her name was Crystal Jackson. Putting on for the city, bro. 916 Sacramento strong. Was talking about her on the Breakfast Club. Crystal Jackson, she was oh man, she got her kids pulled out of Catholic school. She was raking in so much money on OnlyFans. She like quit her job. She quit her job. Her kids legit got pulled out of school, right? I don't know what school. I'm not gonna put her on blast. I just know her name was like Crystal Jackson. I don't know if that's her real name. But anyway,
I mean, you said her whole name. She on blast.
I think that's like her stage name, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you really think about a Breakfast Club on to put her on blast.
True. $150,000 a month, bro. A month.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right.
I didn't see.
Bro.
Yeah, I didn't look into
Putting
it because
Sac
like
City on the
did
map.
pop up. It did pop up like on like what is it?
Probably
Like,
went to Christian Brothers.
So now what we got to do?
I don't know.
We got to get to the. I think the question we have to get to now is
What'll get you on OnlyFans?
our advice. Oh yeah, besides that.
Yo, can men make? Yo, okay. Shout out to a quality conversation.
Men
Why
can't.
can't I make 15,000 on OnlyFans?
no, we can't. We can't, bro. We
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. Hey,
Yo, just
look.
mad close up of your belly button and shit. You just like, yeah, girl, yeah, you like
But
that?
that's
Huh?
the other thing, because you know we just go put some stupid shit out
Some
there.
dumb shit, bro. Only my pinky toe. Only my pinky toe. You can't see the rest. Everything else is
Bro,
blurred
they
out.
be getting paid.
So the question I have is for all the Gen Z, you know, the young guys watching this show. Well, the advice. Well, we got to get to the point with them because if they're the ones spending, or whatever guy is spending 500 on those type of. We got to get to the point where, what advice would you have for these guys, like on them that's spending 500 on women?
I tell them the lockdown's almost over, guys. Just hang in there.
This guy, okay.
Yo, think about it.
Okay.
Think about it. What else you gonna do, bro? You can't go.
Okay,
You can't go to a restaurant. Can't go to the gym to work it off. You know what I'm saying? Like you just at home pent up, and like you watch so much Netflix, and you got all these like sexually driven TV shows and all this stuff. He's just like, yo, man, I just need to get my rocks off.
No, I'm talking about like when I'm talking about in general, like even when like COVID is over, like. And they're still out there spending 500.
That's been happening. I mean, if you really think about it, bro, that's been happening for years, though. You feel me? It's just that now the internet's involved. Like, niggas was always willing to pay whatever they could.
And so, my advice for these young dudes would be always remember this: money may attract the females you want. Yeah, it may. It may attract like if lots of money. There's always a number. It will attract the females you want.
Twisted.
Always remember that. You're funny, but just always remember that the struggle, well, like you struggling with the women will only attract the struggle will only attract the woman you need. It's different. Like only your woman you need will go through the struggle with you. That's the real truth.
You mean the
money? I think that's what
the money will get the women you want, not the woman you need, right?
Correct. That's pretty much what I'm getting to. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason for it, and that's why I think I always watch. You ever see like T.I.?
Well, I kind of take that back.
Why do T.I. like why T.I. Some you always see people. Why is he with what's his wife name?
Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny. Yeah, why he with her? He could do better. He's a rapper. He said from day one, she been solid and holding. And when back when he didn't have nothing, she been there from day one and holding that foundation down from day one and through his toughest times. And it's like, why would now that he's have money, he wants to give her the role of what she deserves, and so that's what I mean by like
a reality show,
like because you're gonna go through struggles as a man, and if you keep you could throw all the money you want. It's just when that money's gone, bye. It's the truth.
Yo, I don't know, man. Okay, hold on. Real quick, guys, real quick. So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking like, all right, so I'm a chick, and like I'm no like, yeah, if you guys can rake in big dollars like you're doing on OnlyFans, I completely understand. There's no reason for you to stop. So do your fucking thing. But if like for the dudes who are dropping that much money on, I don't know the prices. I really don't even have an OnlyFans account. I don't know what that shit looks like.
I'm sorry. Hold on. The crazy part is they want you to spend your money on them while they keep their money for themselves too.
Yeah,
that's
true.
The crazy part of the whole thing.
That's true.
Like they be like, yo, like, hey, I need you to bring in 8 figures. But I ain't spending a dime of my own money. But I'm spending
8, bro. Goddamn, bro. She want a billionaire.
But she's sitting there like, hey, I'm spending all your money, and I'm spending the money that I want.
Well, that's what the old saying used to be, the joke or whatever. They'd say like, your money is my money and my money is my money or whatever. Or your money is our money and my money is my money or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now they just blatant with it. Now they just like, oh no, right. I'm about that.
So look, question for the guys, right? Question for the guys. Honest question, right? This is how you rock as a person, as an individual. Do you think in your dynamic with your woman that you expect her to put up her cash, or are you gonna try to take care of your girl? What do y'all think?
I mean, I'm gonna try, but
okay. Look.
So for you better come with that shit open. When that waiter come with the check, you better be reaching for that motherfucker.
At the moment, dog, she the breadwinner, dog. So I mean,
and
my money is my money, and your money is our money.
Mm-hmm. And nothing's wrong with that. So
we literally go half and half on like everything that we
yeah,
most definitely, yeah.
And nothing's wrong with that. And that's the thing with what people have to realize in society is that where, like you say, women, you know, the women out there are doing their thing, and it's coming to a point where, like I said, women make a lot of money, and you know, we've been making money for years. So, and it just depends on the kind of women you have. Like, well, he has a woman that you know that equal. Like for me, yeah. I tend, like all my exes, all the women that I love the independent women. So in general, I like for them to have their own, but I have my own. But I do spend money on them, you know, just for like, you know, but I want them to have their own too, because they're their own person. Just because they're in a relationship with me don't mean that, you know, like I have to do everything. Because what happens if we don't work out and I don't leave? Now that person is like stuck with nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I want her to do their own thing and their own dreams and make their own money. So it just depends on the kind of women you have. Like sometimes you might have an independent woman that's just a go-getter out there, and you can't tell her, even if you have enough money. Let's just say I have millions of dollars. She's some big real estate agent. She makes, you know, good money, $500K a year or something. Yeah. She might want to. That might be her thrill. She might love what she does, and just a go-getter, and she's about doing that. I'm not gonna. She might not want me to tell her to, hey, no, babe, sit down. I got you. So some women get depressed in that situation when that happens, because they feel like they don't have no identity anymore.
Yeah, not contributing.
And nowadays you have this like, you know, we grew up in the stigma where like like back in our parents' days, you know, women, you stay at home mom, and you cook, clean, and you take care of the kids. Like that's not that's old people mentality. It's not like that no more. Women, it's more of an equal thing. Women do their own thing now. Like, you know, we do our own thing too. And nothing wrong with being, and it's all about what works for you guys, because you guys, it's a partnership. So however you guys want to run that, that's, as long as you guys both happy, that's why I'm off.
What you think, bro?
What I think?
What you think about these women, man?
Man, I'm gonna tell you from personal experience.
That's the type of one that'll lock his girl up in a cage, bro, and be like,
"Oh my god, damn!"
Allegedly.
First of all, I'd like to say that this motherfucker is a motherfucking lie. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna speak from my experience. Yeah. Basically, like, for most of the time. Like, for most of the time, like, after, like, most of my women have been, like, you know, 50-50, but I have had a couple of, you know, where I was just the breadwinner.
Dependent.
And, they were very dependent. Like,
damn, all right,
well,
bro,
I'm asking not what you're doing, but what is your expectation? Okay.
Huh?
I said, what's your expectation?
Like my expectation now is,
what's your
like
expectation? Yeah, going into
we're going 50-50.
Okay, so you're saying 50-50. Okay.
Got to.
Okay.
But the thing is, like,
Steve Harvey, don't watch this, bro. Watch this.
Yo, Steve Harvey's a fucking man.
He don't like that. He don't like
Steve
that.
Harvey a clown, bro. Steve Harvey a clown, bro. He needed to do this shit.
Don't y'all disrespect Unc,
bro.
Don't y'all disrespect Unc, bro. Unc been finessing the system for years.
No. We need to start disrespecting him. He
been finessing the system for years. Let him finesse the system.
Yo, because bro, look, Steve Harvey will look at you in your face and call you something you don't want to be called, man. Cause
he finessing the system. Leave him alone,
bro. He's
those
like,
don't pay for themselves,
man. Pays for 100%. Hey, those chicks that y'all was just talking about, the ones that wanted. Mm-hmm. Steve Harvey, your guy. Steve Harvey, your man, right there.
I heard something crazy about Steve Harvey. I remember he was on the show and play that about like his daughters and stuff. He say like he in the house he have nothing but Apple products like MacBook Pros, stuff like that, and everything is monitored, everything is tracking. Like he can go up and
it all goes to the
whole history, every website that they've been to, he can pull up everything. He has that type of security on there, and he goes through it all. He don't play that, but he say it's for the safety of his kids because he say you never really know what they're doing, who they might be doing that online dating stuff.
That's hella
and
true,
you know,
bro.
and he's he's rich, and you know, you got your Steve Harvey daughter, some crazy
one
guy.
of those taken situations, and he got to go to England to go get his girl back. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
Steve Harvey ain't going to no damn England.
You never know, or wherever you went. I forgot. I don't even remember. I haven't watched Taken in so long. No, I mean, I don't know. For me, man, like, I think I have a traditional mentality for sure. Like,
yeah,
I don't like when I think of 50-50, that means like I don't know, man. Because like my wife, she pays for parts of the bills, right? Like we split those things up and shit like that. Yeah. So I mean, like there's that. But like my expectation for when we go out and things like that, or like whatever, right? Like I don't have the expectation of her to do anything. That's not the expectation. Even though she works and she has her own stuff or whatever, like cool, like that's you do your thing. But like that's not my.
And that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel right there. Like I want her to have her own thing because if it makes her, makes her happy, and makes her feel like, because the girls that I've been with, they like doing their own thing. So I'm not gonna tell them to stop doing that. But if we go out, everything's on me. It's fine. I don't want them to spend. I don't even want them to drive. Yeah, I'm driving.
Yo, but I used to be weird. Sit back, I used to be weird though. I can't lie, bro. I used to be hella weird. Like when I was little, like younger, bro, like 15 or whatever. One of my old exes and shit, she had an EBT card, right? And I'm weird as fuck, bro. But we go to the grocery store, and you gotta pay or whatever. And most people they don't even want to use that EBT card. They be doing that shit where like they're like, yeah, how you my man, go ahead and ring that up. You know what I'm saying? Be trying to be hella slick. They be trying to slick and shit, so nobody knows they use it. But she had the card, but she would give it to me so I can pay. So I'd still be paying for the groceries, albeit it never came out. Like obviously, that had nothing to do with me. So that was really weird, I think. But I think that's
had nothing to do with her either, bro.
That's true. That's true. But in my mentality is like
came out of California's pocket.
That's how that transaction's supposed to happen. That's how my mentality has always been. Whether I could provide it or not, that's how it's supposed to go. So I always work towards that. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, it's just I don't know.
The crazy thing is the new dating game is crazy. Like, the dating game is just crazy. Like, I literally it's crazy because we're actually on this topic, and I'm actually gonna read a text message from a girl that I was just.
Oh yeah, let's get your personal life, Jay. DJ Jay, that personal shit.
No, this was this is what I mean by like the game is crazy, and these women are some of these women, I'm gonna say they just, I don't know.
You just said a goddamn text.
They're crazy. Let me get to the text message. Let me just get to the text message. It still blows my mind just thinking about it. So excuse me on that. It still blows my mind. Like,
okay.
Look, she was look what she said. You gotta laugh. So
I hope she watches this one day and she was just like, I did sound a little crazy.
Hey, what about that one chick that got stuck in ATL because she did a one-way flight?
Who are you talking about?
Wait, who?
There's this one chick that went out to Atlanta for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And she only did a one-way ticket. And she thought she was
gonna find her hopes and dreams out there.
She tried to get she tried to do a little fund me, and then she was like asking for like $550.
Yeah.
To fly back to New York, and I heard like the New York flight would have been like $100 and something just to fly back.
Oh yeah.
She was bugging.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. She went out there was expecting to bag one, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to
make somebody.
Okay, so I got it right here. So it's crazy. Like, it's crazy because this is speaking of International Women's Day. This is we were just talking about like basic stuff. She wanted to know like where I worked at. I was telling her where I work at, and then she she just said yes, Happy International Women's Day, LOL. I was like, I'm just like, what? And the next thing you know, she put,
she's like, we made it.
I said, yeah. I said, so I just said, yeah, that's good. I love my independent or something. And she just put, she said, yep, independent here. 2 jobs, own place, own car, own money, own dog, LOL. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got irritated down the line because I was so busy during the week to hang up. And when she said, you know what? You're not giving me the attention I want from you. She said, bye. She said, bye. She said, you're too busy for me. So now I'm too busy. I'm too busy for her. She said, I'm too busy. And I'm like, well, I'm taking care of my school work. Like, yeah. We scheduled to hang out. She had to push it back because of work. I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's just, why she's bragging about her finances? She went down a line about how she makes this much money. It's like, man, I don't care how much money you make. Like,
because she wants somebody that she can roll over. That's what it says.
But then she switched roles. So I just ignored her for a couple hours. And then all of a sudden she's like, hey, you trying to hang out? Like, sorry, but forget everything I said. Do you have time for me? And then she just FaceTimed me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh God, Jay, so you want my attention? It's weird. She's great. She works in the correction.
You have the craziest women story, bro.
I do, but when you date a lot, like I date around a lot. A lot of women there's some crazy women out there. You don't date as much as me. Like I'm a serial dater. Like I date a lot because in general I'm a serial dater.
It sounds so wild,
I know it sounds a little weird. I just created on my own word. Okay, so like I'll date, like I really will, like I'll talk to 5-7 people at one time. I really will.
You a hoe?
No, I really will because if someone catch my eyes, because what I realized when I used to talk to one woman at a time.
A big net.
So let's just say if she's not, feeling me or whatever case may be,
you're too busy.
And then like that's been 2-3 months down the line. What happens is that she just she goes on to the next, and that's just what happens. And women,
beats.
It's the dating game is similar to that. Like I date so many different types of women. It's crazy. Like it's so many different types of women, from girls I like anime to everything. And you wouldn't even
DJ J switching his women like the tracks.
Yeah, I'm just open minded. I'm open minded, so I don't judge too much. And then like if I see something that I really really can't deal with, no, you stay that way.
Like what just happened?
I'm a little bit open minded. But she's controlling. She wants attention from me, but I don't do that. I don't like that. I don't do it. I don't do all that. I don't do all the drama, so she just got ignored.
All I know is like at some point, I think it's helpful for everyone to be very honest about like their own perspective, because if we're all just being fake and saying what we think people want to hear, we're gonna never get to a true answer. So I think like you guys said, like everybody has like a different position, I think, on this conversation. So it's not like one conglomerate decision, right? Like we all have to like be on the same page or anything like that on this one. But it should be nice to know, like, where are we with this whole shit? Because we spent all this time working towards equality and like really talking about bringing up that bag and like women like working for their own, and now it feels like the conversation has shifted to like, well, what can you do for me type of thing. I thought we're supposed to meet in the middle.
We're in a selfish generation where it is what you like. That's pretty much what the experience was that during that text message. She was like, you can't do nothing for me. Like, you're not giving me the attention I want. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the generation we live in, where a lot of this generation is thinking about, like, if you can't do anything for me, bye. Mm-hmm. That's just how they are. And it's supposed to be, it's actually supposed to be where you're supposed to have that person. Of course, you guys get along, fun, whatever the case may be, all that little stuff. But in general, you want someone that you can build with in the long run. Like, you guys can build something together, you know what I mean? And things are going to get tough, and you want to build stuff. Like, but now this new generation, they want you to already have it. So I'm just supposed to already just have everything before we even have a connection.
Yeah,
that's weird. That's the weird part. We don't even have a connection, but I have it all. That don't sound realistic.
Yeah, at all. That shouldn't be adding up, bro. Well, I don't know. That's our thought. That was I guess, our warm up right there. You know what I'm saying? Just what our thoughts are on this whole dynamic. Shout out to International Women's Day. All the achievements and socioeconomic contributions, and not just having your hand out looking for a cash grab. We appreciate that and we respect that truly. All right, DJJ, what you got for us, man? Maybe we can talk about some sports.
Yeah, let's move it over. We're gonna, you know what? You know how I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling generous right now. You know, let's talk about my second favorite team.
Yeah.
My boy, Dak Prescott.
Dak motherfucking Prescotty, bro. Didn't we just talk about this man last week? We were just talking about this man last week and how that deal was not going to get done. And what happened? What happened, Jay?
This goes back to what I said when we said as a business, from a business standpoint, he's doing the right thing. You could always shoot, like I always say, you can always shoot high. You can never shoot low. That's just how it is. You always shoot high.
I don't know, man. I still feel like my point in this situation, I'm happy Dak got paid. At the end of the day, I'm happy he got paid. My frustration comes from the Cowboys franchise. I just don't like the way it was played. I still feel like he was asking for way too much. And if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I'm not making that deal. I'm coming from a perspective of I'm on the Cowboys organization. Now, once again, Dak Prescott, get paid, bro. I'm good with that. But this man just had a fucking ankle, a compact compact fracture. Fucking no playoff. He not making no noise in the playoffs. Huh?
So if I cut out and give, it's the last time, dog.
So he has
Dang, I'm gonna be at your house tomorrow, dog. Fuck this.
He not making no major moves in the playoffs, right? I still feel like in the year and throughout the year, we're still playing from behind on a regular basis. So there's no real reason, in my opinion, why he's getting paid second highest in the league, bro. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm coming from the perspective, I think, of the Cowboys organization. I think we fucked up on this one big time. Shout out to you, Dak, for getting paid. Sounds like potentially Zeke and Amari Cooper might not be getting any more extensions or like sticking with the team long term. They might need to make some moves there. So, Dak, I really hope you're worth the money, my friend, because you're going to have a lot more work in front of you.
Hey, but the crazy part is he's only hitting for $22 million on the cap, bro. So, I mean, actually, y'all did a really good job on that one.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I think the way it's all like backloaded and shit like that, but it's still like, I don't know. I just don't.
No, but you also. But the other thing is like they're able to push whatever they want into the signing bonus, so he won't even be scratching the cap that much.
Well, I think it was like what 75 mil for the signing bonus.
Was it 75? Well, I know. What was it like? 66 was guaranteed or something like that.
No, 75 was guaranteed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and let's go down that list.
It's still good.
Top 5 paying quarterbacks in the league. So now it's going to be
it's Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, and Russell Wilson. I think it was
A-Rod, and then Jared Goff.
Yep.
It's funny because Aaron Rodgers and Jared Goff get paid the same amount per year. We're talking about 4 years.
That's crazy.
33.5 mil.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
That's tough for Goff, bro.
Yeah, right.
Goff is winning.
I was gonna say,
he's winning, bro. Goff is to the bank, bro. He said, "Win or lose, I'm happy. Let's go." That's his motivational speech,
bro. I don't know. Like I said, bro, I'm glad Prescott got paid. I really, really hope that because a lot of folks are saying that like the Cowboys offense wasn't necessarily like working at a high rate. What I will say is that he does control that locker room more than any Cowboy on the roster.
Yeah,
offense and defensively. So he's like a real captain the team gets behind, and you can't really put a price tag on that necessarily. But as far as like on-the-field contributions and things of that nature, bro, like I just don't. If I'm coming from the Cowboys organization's perspective, I don't see the value in what you just dropped off on this man. But I really, really hope shit pays off, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Would I wanted to trade for Russell Wilson and maybe coughed up 2 first rounds in Dak Prescott or whatever the fuck that looks like? I mean, I might. You know what I'm saying? I might have done that.
Quarterbacks don't grow on trees, brother.
What is
Franchise
that?
quarterbacks don't grow on trees. Franchise quarterbacks don't grow on trees.
I thought I would have traded for one.
They
I
probably
would have
don't want
traded for
Dak
him.
either, nigga. Hey, Dak gonna look raw with that ankle tape. You feel me?
Bro, Dak Prescott. That is some crazy shit. Well, you know what's funny is that I just watched one of his highlight reels. They were like, oh yeah, 2019 highlight reel, Dak Prescott. Guess how long it was?
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it was a really short fucking video.
You don't do nothing exciting, bro.
Well, that's my point.
He's Tim Duncan. He's Tim Duncan, bro. Just without the championship.
All right, okay. Well, then that's not Tim Duncan.
What we got next? Okay, so next we got your boy Brooklyn Nets sign Blake Griffin.
Bro, Brooklyn, stand up. You know what I'm saying?
He washed up. Hey, no defense. That's it, dog. There's absolutely no defense on this goddamn.
Man, Brooklyn.
Yeah, they it's crazy that they actually signed. So they signed him. You know, it's just making me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm already. The way I realize is I can't be a LeBron fan and root for the Nets. That's just what it is. Because I want the Lakers to win, and I can't root for the Nets because of that. I'm just saying. I'm a LeBron fan, so the Lakers all the way. Some people they be trying to like, oh, well, I like KD, blah blah blah. Man, you don't even have no KD. You never even bought KD shoes. I used to hoop in KD shoes. You never even bought no Merc. How you a real fan? You ain't buy no Merc.
KD shoes are mad ugly. That boy, I mean, all right, no.
I'm talking about hoop shoes. I'm talking about hooping though.
I know.
He used to have some back in the days. The older ones was nice.
No disrespect to KD, but that man, there's nothing on that man that he wears on a regular basis that I think like, oh, I need to cop that. Never has that.
Let me show you the ones I have.
Yo, but check this out real quick. That's never happened in my life. So you got James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Now we have Blake Griffin, right? DeAndre Jordan. They got Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jeff Green, bro. Like this team is fucking low-key stacked, bro.
But why do they do that? Like I was reading an article about all the teams that did this before in the past. Like, and they all like their whole main goal was to beat LeBron. Like it was like LeBron was clearly making championship on the other side, and these teams were like stacking up.
That's what it takes.
It's crazy. Like, and I really start to make LeBron look better. I hate to say it, bro.
You talking about better than Jordan?
I feel like they're making him look like he's Thanos. So he's just sitting there, and we gotta recruit. We gotta go back in time.
Right now, I'd say no. I'd say no because the fact that without AD, I think he's a little exposed because that's why they've been on a huge losing streak. But
that's our next topic. Actually, we're gonna get on that too.
They also had Dennis. There's hella injuries on this goddamn team, dog.
What do you mean? Who?
I know. We're gonna get on that.
Talking about Schroeder?
Yeah,
he's back.
He was hurt. I said he was hurt.
Yeah, he came back and y'all still lost.
He came back. They won a couple of games,
right.
Then started losing again.
Bro,
I mean, they're still third. Look, they're still third.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but they're
still in the playoffs. They don't even matter, bro. Because look,
they're still third.
They're tired, bro. That's it.
No, I'm not saying.
They're tired as hell.
I'm not saying that. What the hell they tired for? They ain't doing nothing.
Same reason why the Kings tired.
They don't have that firepower like that.
They about to go on another streak right now, right after All-Star Week.
I'll until AD comes back, bro. They're not gonna go on those streaks.
I mean, so
this is what's been happening.
So I actually found it too. So yeah, it was back talking about like, okay, so 2007, LeBron makes his first finals, and then like 2008, the Celtics recruit the Big Three.
Yeah,
recruit the Big Three.
I remember that.
And then like 2012, LeBron wins his first title, and then it goes to like what I think 20.
Well, hold on.
2030.
Could you say
26?
You say the Celtics created the Big Three. I think LeBron first did that, right? Because he joined up with.
No. 07, he's on the Cavs. He made his first finals. Remember they lost?
No.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I'm saying
LeBron
like you said,
didn't do it first.
Okay, I thought LeBron went to the Heat and then got Bosch together.
Oh no,
and then Celtics did the same thing.
07, remember they lost.
Because the Celtics.
No, 07 they lost. Yeah.
Boston did. I mean, Boston did it the other way. They did it. Their GM made the trades for it.
Oh, yep. Yeah, because I know it was away.
They had like Ray Allen.
It wasn't like they walked
Pierce,
into a loaded team.
KG.
Yeah.
They made the trades.
And then it says 2016, LeBron beats the 73 win Golden State Warriors. 2017, the next year, KD was.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was crazy.
And then it says 2020, LeBron wins the championship, LA, and then 2021, Harden the Kyrie. It's KD.
Yo, that
link up. It's like I don't want him winning, bro.
it takes a whole village to take out LeBron, bro. That's fucking.
You gotta think of earlier too, like when the Lakers picked up who was it? Steve Nat was it
Nash and Dwight? Nash and Dwight. They had Nash and Dwight, huh?
No, it was Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
Boy.
Oh yeah.
Who else was it?
Andrew Bynum.
They had a big four.
It was Shaq, Kobe, Gary, and Carl.
Yeah. And then I think that's where people got away from super teams because they didn't get a chip, right?
Nah.
No, but I mean,
the Pistons stopped them.
If you think about it, that's always happened. Like they always recruited hella old ass people.
Yeah,
like
David West.
Went over to,
yeah, that's true.
Remember David West was just bumming around the league?
Houston?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's why, like, even before LeBron went to LA, they thought that was going to happen.
GB,
what was that, Josh?
GB, the truth says Lakers are repeating.
They are. They are repeating. And you know what's
I
crazy?
agree.
They about to get Andre Drummond too, boy. They about to get Andre Drummond, boy. That's gonna be.
Look, that's actually leading into. That's actually.
Well, hold on. Real quick.
Gonna be 5 years.
I think honestly, bro, because I really want to see KD like make a run this year, even with his stacked ass team. Like I know, like, he's gonna devalue the run or whatever. But I just want to see KD just getting busy and hella active in the playoffs. Because I don't know if y'all remember this, bro. I don't know if y'all remember this shit. But remember when he was like in Golden State and he came back prematurely? And I swear to God, he came back. That meant the whole team was acting different. The whole team was like, oh, y'all niggas gonna get bodied. He'd walk up, he'd walk the ball off the court and just splash a three in a nigga's face, hand all it and waving in his eyeballs and shit. KD was
that guy. He irritates my soul, but I know what you're talking about.
Dude, KD changes that shit, bro.
He do change it, bro, and it's just so annoying because when he was doing all that, it just started making. I just started having flashbacks when they was up 3-1 would go to State, OKC, and he wasn't doing none of that. Westbrook had to do everything.
He has like a whole nother level of confidence.
That was like,
and I think when his mind is right, bro, that KD plays on a whole nother level. Like
he's the most dominant player in the league when he's in mind.
Defensively, he walk up and just you can't stop, like you can't block his shot. You can't block the three, especially when he hits that little fadeaway like mid range shot, bro. You're not touching that shit. And then defensively, if anybody brings it defensively on the Nets, it's fucking KD, which is crazy. I never thought I'd say that considering his frame. Yeah. You think that he'd get bullied on a regular basis. And like the way Kyrie Irving is playing right now, which I think is going to be huge for them to figure out with KD, Harden, and Kyrie all on the court. But Kyrie has been playing on another level, bro. And you even seen it on the All-Star game. In the All-Star game, he was just, y'all need buckets? Okay, facts. Because like everybody else has just been missing and shit. I'm going to drive it in. I'm going to hit the three. Man's not missing at all. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
I took the.
I mean, well, he
Giannis?
had to show up. He had to show up. That boy Steph Curry, man. That boy Curry, man. He's letting it fly. He's letting it fly, my God.
Look. So that next topic is we have the NBA trade deadline actually approaching March 25th, and to me, I was saying like who the Lakers might get because they need someone. They need some help.
That's crazy. You need help. You got AD and LeBron.
They don't need help, man. They don't need help.
Just think about that. You have Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the same team, and Jay just said y'all need help. That's just crazy to me.
I don't.
Not that they need help, but I wouldn't say need. No, yeah, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't say need, but they need like.
You know what you said.
Yeah. So I need them to grab him. That's what's really. It's not they need. It's my need. We go up to the championship. Bron, another year. Let's go.
Oh my god. I think I would like to see. What's his name? Morris.
Fine.
Who?
Morris. What's his name? I forget his first name. Last name is Morris though. Maurice Morris.
Who?
Isn't it Maurice Morris, the power forward y'all got? Number 30.
Markeith?
Markeith?
Isn't it?
It's Markeith and Marcus.
Is it Marcus?
They got
Markeith. It's Mark. Yeah, there you go. He needs to get traded, bro. He needs to go. He doesn't fit in at all with that team. Every time he's on the court, I just feel like the whole flow.
Not bad.
No, he's the enforcer.
But he don't do
Truthfully.
nothing. He don't do nothing, bro.
Nah, he plays the 5 when we do small ball.
He don't do nothing though.
I'm telling you, he's the enforcer. Stuff that goes out on the court, and he's on the court. He gonna be like, "Hey, sit down, young man," and he'll be like, "Yes, sir." Yes, sir.
I don't be seeing it. I don't know. That's just me. I just don't be seeing it. Like,
so he's shitting the legend then.
Andre Drummond about to get bought out. Then he's just gonna come over to LA, bro, and it's gonna be a rappy rap, dog. It's bad. It's bad for anybody.
You know what?
Why? But why? Why do y'all need?
I want to see the Lakers or the Nets.
The same reason why the Nets need every goddamn Hall of Famer on their team, dog. Come on.
Yeah,
that's weird. Cause I mean, you got was Justin Harrell?
We got KD and
LeBron. He's not playing. Harrell's disappointing right now.
James Harden. They got Blake Griffin. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean y'all need to go. Like it's like Golden State. They went out and got KD, but they didn't go get like mad fucking people, bro. They just got one person. Y'all got AD.
Well, they just picked up Blake Griffin off.
No, I'm talking about Golden State.
I know, but I'm saying the Nets.
You're the defending champ. You already got like a star. You just got Dennis. You just got Schroeder.
Okay. But you can still name 4 All-Stars on that team, correct?
Oh, what, the Golden State?
Easily.
On Golden State, right?
Easily.
4 what?
Now go name. Name 4, or you can name 4 All-Stars on the Golden State team.
No.
At that time, yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know if Draymond counts.
Draymond was having a hell of a year.
Count, bro. I think it's KD,
Draymond was playing the
KD, Curry, and Clay. That's it.
And Draymond.
No.
Bro,
he was trash after they left.
Not to mention Clay was out there just splashing.
The problem.
Now name 4 on the Lakers.
Splat.
Bro, the problem I see, looking at this, when LeBron, he's older and he's averaging, he's leading the team in points, he's leading the team in rebounds, he's leading the team in assists.
Yo, so hey, Gary makes a good point. He says Gasol and Matthews don't do shit, and that's facts, bro. That is facts. Matthews don't do a goddamn thing. Every time he goes out there with his fucked up haircut, he goes out there and doesn't do shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
Matthews gotta go.
Yeah, he gotta go, and then Marcus Gasol. So maybe that's what it is. So Marcus Gasol is
gonna
go down, and then
Marcus Gasol ain't the big buff.
Can he get some rebounds at least?
Like Marcus Gasol's not the big buff dude he was in Vancouver.
He's a smart player. That's it. He's a smart player. That's all. I want to keep Gasol, man. I want him to win a championship with LA. I love
Kuzma playing soft.
Kuzma be playing cool, bro. Because when LeBron's taking nights off, which I didn't know he did that, but I mean, okay, you know what I'm saying. But that man Kuzma was the one who was putting up points. So
yeah, well, right now it's a couple of people playing better than him right now.
I mean, it's true. They do have. Who playing better than Kuzma right now?
Harrell, Snyder,
Schroeder.
Oh, I can't pronounce him.
Yeah,
him.
What the fuck is
he's cool.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're playing better than him. What the hell? They're supposed to. They got paid to do it. These guys are 6-man runner up. Nigga, Kuzma's not that guy.
I'm just saying, Gasol is not the rough and tough dude in the key that he was in Vancouver.
Right. Here you go. I know. I just pull up his stats. 4 points a game. Yeah, put me in the game. Give me 500K. I'm a bro. I go all out. Hurt first play. Broken back.
Broken back. Oh my god.
First play.
First play.
Jay trying to post somebody up and he shatters his spine, bro. That's crazy.
But I hit that 3. But I scored 3 points. Just to talk shit.
And then you still gotta step into the stripe with a broken
that's
spine.
1 point still less than Mark, bro. What the hell? That's 1 point less.
Not if he hits the free throw.
I don't care.
Not if he hits the free throw.
I'm down 1 shot. 1 shot.
That's awful.
This is terrible.
I don't know if they need more firepower necessarily. They just need AD back. Once AD comes back, they're gonna feel better.
And when is he supposed to be coming back?
I don't know because he had I thought it was I thought he pulled his shit, but
when he comes back, you're right though. You're right.
But I think he just pulled it. They should be fine. I mean, dude, you legit have like 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. They'll be fine.
With AD there, bro.
And the other 3 is in Brooklyn.
Defensively, bro, he held so badly on defense, man.
Them Brooklyn dudes scare me.
Hey, Brooklyn just on paper they look nice. It's like that one year Vince Young said the Eagles was a dream team. They look nice on paper.
Bro, when I'm
only got so much time to get that shit together. Because like I said, you have Kyrie, Harden, and fucking KD, all ball dominant players trying to figure out that rotation. Blake Griffin's not a ball dominant player no more. He be shooting threes, bro. He over there standing on the fucking corner pocket like he really just out here splashing threes on.
But I
think they gonna play point forward with some Blake Griffin. You feel me?
I think the Lakers bench is gonna have to come clutch because when I look at it, it's like okay, when you say okay, you look at KD and then KD and AD. Let's just say they're gonna match points. Let's just say they both throw up 35 each, and then you have like Bron and James Harden, let's just say they throw up 30 each. Then it's like
not in the playoffs.
No. I'm just saying, like, let's just say so now the final piece is it's their bench versus Kyrie. That's how I feel.
Bro, Kyrie is the man. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Kyrie Irving is the realest nigga on the fucking court.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he turns up too much when the bench can't keep up, then it's like.
I just forgot. I'm sorry. I'm on Papa John's strict routine past 20 months, trying to get the N word out of my mind. I dropped the ball. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get back on that shit. I'm sorry.
Bro.
He's the realest dude on the court. But what I really want to see is Brooklyn. Y'all need to shell some cash out to get Dwayne Wade out of retirement so he can get to them lobs to Blake Griffin, bro. I just want to see those lobs to Blake Griffin, man. I don't know if he still got the bounce like he used to because he's playing in Detroit and nobody really watched the Pistons play. But I hope he still got some fucking springs in those
Blake
legs. Griffin,
interesting fact, hasn't dunked since 2017.
Ain't that crazy, bro? I don't know if it's because he has like a lack of motivation to play the game anymore. I think Chris Paul just ruined his.
He was in Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. When you go to Detroit, like you're not really playing for nothing but a paycheck.
No,
but I think Chris Paul
who's throwing him the lob?
Somebody said it. They said Blake Griffin got there. He was like, "Well, I'm in the same team, or I'm in the same state as the Detroit Lions. Guess I'll just play like the Detroit Lions." I was like,
No, I mean he was getting buckets over there, but he was doing it more in the post and doing fadeaways and stuff like that.
He's been working on his shot. That's what I'm saying. He's really hitting threes.
And look, he ain't got Chris Paul to throw him no swab.
Carter was that same way, dog. Chris Carter's like, I'm not going to dunk anymore.
We send you to Detroit when your career is when you're in Detroit. You realize your check. I remember that back when my boy Iverson went there. And we went there. I was like, he's done.
Damn, are you trying to say the same for Goff, bro? Because Goff.
He played a couple years, a couple seasons after that, but it was done. He was done.
Yeah,
I thought it was done when he went to Memphis.
Bruh.
That's you. You're not an Iverson fan. You're not.
You know what? Actually, I take that back. I think that might be all right, especially if he's in the starting lineup. Because James Harden used to throw mad lobs to Capella. He used to throw lobs all day. And like Harden, he's actually pretty nice with the rock, bro. He gets mad assists too, so they might be all right over there. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's talk about Shaq's top 5.
Oh man, he changed it. Fuck you, Jay.
Shaq changed his top 5 to my identical.
Yo, Jay, give me your top 5 one more time, bro.
It was Marata had Curry, Kobe, LeBron, KD, Shaq.
Yo, that's crazy that he took Michael Jordan out of the top 5.
Yeah, remember I told you I don't care for Jordan at all. Like I'll take Kobe every time. I'm not a Jordan fan. I know he's the GOAT, but I respect him. Not me. Not me. I don't care.
That was funny because actually from mine, I was thinking I should have replaced Kobe.
Well, you know what? That brings up something interesting.
Oh, too. What? You want to replace Clay? That's what you want?
No, that's what I heard you earlier, cousin, when you were trying to talk about how Clay was splashing, just trying to boost up your top 5, motherfucker. So like, shit, I caught that, bro. I caught that. I wasn't. You're not slick, bro.
Splashing.
Nah. That's pretty crazy though. That he probably just heard the podcast and was like, "Yo, you know what? DJJ is right. I'm gonna change my shit." All right,
so
what we got next? What's up?
Oh yeah, I was saving the best for last for that boy Bateman down there. Your boy Lovie Smith got signed to the Houston Texans as defensive coordinator. What do you think about that, Josh?
Congratulations, Lovie, man. I got a lot of respect for that man, dude. He's nice. He gonna look like trash, bro. He gonna look like trash. They ain't got nobody on defense on that side.
So I was about to say the same thing. Bro. I was like, "Hey, man, your career was cool, bro."
Hey, he's smart. Like he went to college. He was pretty cool in college too. He was pretty cool back in NCAA, but he's gonna come to Houston.
But the Tampa 2
they ran a 3-4 before he got there, and now he's got to turn it to a 4-3 to cover 2 defense. And
no, Tampa 2, Get that right.
Tampa 2, and bro, they don't have the corners for it. They don't have the defensive line. They have safeties, but that's
safety.
It, bro. Not only that, but the in the Tampa 2, like the linebackers have to be able to cover too. And McKinney's not that guy. Zach Cunningham.
I see them drafting a lot of defensive players after losing JJ Watt. They're gonna draft a lot of them. That first 4 players off the board going defense.
So it's full rebuild. It just depends on. I hate to see that, man. Because it's gonna fuck up Lovey's reputation. He's nice though. I like him.
Bro, I will continue to be on record to say that Houston overall just runs terrible organizations in sports. So no matter what they do, who they bring in, they'll find a way to fuck it up. It's fine. Same is true for basketball. Same is true for football.
Yeah, you know what I realized?
Fuck it up.
Look, I realized that Houston spread that cancer. Houston spread that cancer to the whole Texas. Football team, because y'all organization.
Now I'm gonna piss you guys off. Houston Astros are doing way good.
What are you talking about? What's that? What are you talking about?
Baseball.
Oh, well, it's a sports podcast.
Wait, y'all getting at the Rockets? Y'all getting at the Rockets, bro?
Yeah.
No. I was just talking about. Ever since the Texans came into the league, it's like Cowboys been trash. It's like they got a cancer.
We're not trash, bro. We had
one year
we had 16 Pro Bowlers.
They've been garbage.
And still won the top.
Y'all ain't winning games.
Doesn't matter.
A few years I had the Texans better than y'all.
I mean, it's fine. But we still rake in way more money than any fucking team. You know what I'm saying? Like, the value is still there.
Thanks to AT&T, baby.
I was gonna say, I don't know how, bro. These fucking, somehow we still be raking in mad dough. People
Jerry Jones? Look at that nigga out there. Oh, yeah.
Yo, actually, to that point, y'all, I do want to talk about something a little more serious. Because I want to just, like, I want to put, like, a pin in something, right? Because I'm actually curious about this myself, because it's something I've worked really hard to do throughout the years as you get older, become more aware of words mean things and things like that, right? So you have Myers Leonard, who used an
what did he say, bro?
Anti-Semitic slur. I actually don't even know. Like he said, he called him something. I don't know specifically what it was. Obviously, I don't want him, to get taken down or anything like that. But
I know the word.
So I know what it is, and then Julian Edelman actually called him out and was like, "Why don't you come to my crib, have some dinner, and I'll knock your teeth out." So Julian Edelman called him out. Julian, he did a whole thing. He posted on Twitter. It was a whole response. Here, I'll read it. Here, I'll read it out. So then,
I'm reading the New York Post.
Don't get us in trouble. Don't get us in trouble.
No. It's Julian
trouble.
Edelman's response, and then you have John from Popeye John's or John. What is it? Papa John's. Papa John's Pizza. He said that he spent the last 20 months trying to get the N word out his vocabulary, right? From doing mental exercises. Nah, I probably put that in there. But he's been working really hard on not saying the N word.
Mental gymnastics.
Bro, but I'm thinking like, damn, y'all, like we've been saying the N word a while, right? For a long time. And I think just overall, like using explicit language, it's just been a part of the vocabulary as well. But I've been like I said, I've been really focusing on not using them as much. So do you guys think it's possible to like just completely remove that shit out of your vocabulary and just not even use it no more? Like,
Absolutely.
do you even recognize that you even say it? Like, how's that for you guys?
I'm gonna say that
you could definitely do that. You can definitely take that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Usually, what I do now, I take that word out of my vocabulary, especially when I stream, because I don't want to be known for this type of audience. I want my audience to come together equally and like know, hey, this is a friendly community. Like when I say no racism, that means no use of this word, use of that word. Like we come together here, and this is a safe place. And like I know, like with the start of that, I got to start with my own vocabulary, not going in there and saying this and that. Mm-hmm. And it's like I find it as like streamers etiquette now. But like when I'm in a certain room,
it changes.
It changes.
So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you because I find myself like I know there's environments where I can like mentally hit the switch, but it's weird because I can't do that like all hours of the day. It's just a specific environment where I know I can't say this, right? And so like I'll change character.
No more.
Huh?
Why I can't stream 2K no more. All right. When I'm in that environment.
But once we get in a party chat, right? And like we all in a party chat and we just be talking, whatever. And then all of a sudden that goes completely out the window and I just regress back into using that shit on a regular, right? And it's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm saying that shit I only got so many hours left in the day.
You know
to
what?
say it.
I actually have a 20-month plan for you.
Yo, is it coming with a free pizza?
Okay, damn.
Real quick, I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. But I'll read you guys the response from Julian Edelman. So he says, an open letter to Myers Leonard, right? Yeah, Leonard. So we've never met. I hope we can one day soon. I'm sure you've been getting lots of criticism for what you said. Not trying to add to that. I just want to offer some perspective. I get the sense that you didn't use that word out of hate, more out of ignorance. Most likely you weren't trying to hurt anyone or even profile Jews in your comment. That's what makes it so destructive. When someone intends to be hateful, it's usually met with great resistance. Casual ignorance is harder to combat and has greater reach, especially when you command great influence. Hate is like a virus. Even accidentally, it can rapidly spread. I'm down in Miami fairly often. Let's do a Shabbat dinner. I don't know how to say that properly. A Shabbat dinner with some friends. I'll show you a fun time. That's low-key threatening.
No, I mean...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, cousin.
No, I get what he's saying because he's like the way he used the word ignorant. Like, for like somebody asked me yesterday, he's like, "Do you know any racial terms for a Jewish person?" And I was like, "No, I don't know." So when he said like, you may be ignorant to like the thing that's going on, like I understand that because I don't know any racial words towards Jewish people. Like I don't even like most of the races out there. I don't even know a racial word for it. It's just like,
because
you're right, bro. And then like my last thing here, I'll let you guys chime in. But I was thinking is, I've never found myself in a situation where I wanted to like hurt someone's feelings or whatever, and I'd use a word attached to their race and or like something that has that type of like weight behind it. I don't find that as a reason for me to like throw and hurl that at somebody, right? even like the closest I can even think about doing something like that is like when I call somebody a hoe. But I'm like, I never use that as a sense of like being degrading. I just be like, man, shut up, you a hoe, right? Like that's it. I never think of words like that don't come to my mind or my vernacular when I'm talking to somebody. Not to throw something as far as like racially charged or something like that. That doesn't come to me naturally. So I don't necessarily believe that because he sent an apology. From what I heard, it's a half-ass apology. I haven't heard the apology. I don't really care. I think like you don't use language like that unless you've done.
No. But you're actually right. Like that's how my whole mindset is I never really like I would never try to target someone like based off their like race or it could be gender, it could even be sexuality. Like if you're not liking what they're saying, just to intentionally hurt them. You know what I mean? That's never been me. And like how Cedric was saying, when it comes on that whole thing, like the thing about being ignorant is all that really means is that you're lacking knowledge in the general, and I mean a specific type of subject. So, which we all lack knowledge in different things. But for me, if I'm lacking knowledge in something, why would I even speak on it? I don't speak on something that I'm lacking knowledge on. That's just me. I don't speak on any. I'll tell you straight up. I have no idea what's going on. So I'll tell you straight.
Cedric admit that he don't know any like racial slurs.
Yeah.
And like this is my own ignorance, but like are Jews a race or are they just a religion? I don't really know. But like we can say racial slur because I've heard that before. But you don't know any racial slurs towards Jewish people. So you wouldn't use one. Exactly. So you wouldn't use it. So if you don't, like, I don't know, like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I didn't know.
He was informed. Like he knew something, but you guys, like, you know how it happened though too?
Yeah, I was playing Call of Duty.
Playing Call of Duty.
And he was like, some dude was sniping at him in a window, and he was like, that's when he said what he said or whatever.
Yeah. And I was like, man,
it's not like even World War II. It's like
like I was like, you have to know what that word means, like for you to just come out and be like, you damn blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I was like, he had to like, not saying he wasn't like super educated on it. He probably heard somebody else say it, so he thought it was okay. Mm-hmm. But I was like, that still means like you're using the word towards hate. Like if somebody was typing me, I'd be like, "Oh,
you are a basketball player that plays in the NBA. You better research the fucking word."
Yo, I'm not. No disrespect, but he's a basketball player who plays in the NBA. He probably doesn't know a lot of Jewish slurs.
I mean,
I don't think you're hearing that hurled around.
You feel me? Huh? No, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna use it, you better look that shit up, because.
I'm looking something up because I want to know how old is this man? Because if he, like you said, if he did hear it,
like 26, I think.
If you heard it around the league,
he's in his 30s. He got to be in his 30s. Hold on, because he's been around since Kawhi and them won the NBA championship. He was down there with Tiago Splitter. If I'm not mistaken.
So, wait, hold on. He's 29. 29 years old.
There we go.
So, he's as old as I am. I don't know if I necessarily hear like a bunch of shit flowing around if I'm on Twitch or whatever, cuz he streams, not anymore. But he streams and shit. But if I heard something like that floating around, I don't know if I'd just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna use that. Either. I'm gonna fold that. I'm gonna roll that into my Simon roll of language and just share that with everybody." Like that's not.
Not only that, but whenever you blurt words out like that, bro, like so emotional, dog. That's not accident, dog.
Yeah, that's
not an accident.
Yeah, it's like I think.
Yeah, that means you used it. That means
that means you meant it. You meant to. Yeah.
I remember when I was watching.
I don't give you no apology.
I think on IG. So I remember on IG, the rapper China Mac. He, China Mac. He's Chinese and stuff from the East Coast. So I guess you're funny. So look, so the rapper Lil Pump actually made a new song, and on his video he's making fun of it. He said ching chong, which is a disrespectful term,
What's he saying?
He was just it was like in a song, like he was just like it rhymed with it. Yeah,
I knew it.
It was like
he couldn't rhyme the word, so he was
so he just threw a word in there, and he was ignorant. He didn't know that was like a disrespectful term. I guess he didn't really know.
That's ignorant.
No, he was trying to rhyme, and I don't know.
Yo, but I mean,
like 17, 18, 19, whatever. So I guess China Mac reached out to him on social media, and but Lil Pump, he did do the right thing. He reached out to him man to man and apologized to him about that. And China Mac accepted his apology.
That's the ignorance right there.
Yeah,
he was saying something. Because if you really watch that video, he's just being funny, and that's all that.
He was just being funny and goofy, not knowing.
Is he freestyling or is this a song he put together?
It's a song.
No.
He said something like, "They call me Yao Ming because my eyes real low." Before I add living the phrase "ching chong" or something, so I don't know, some stuff like that.
Of course, it's a trash bar. Of course.
Yeah, it's a trash bar, and then he really. It was a trash bar on top of that.
Bar.
He was 18 years old. China Mac, OG. And China Mac got a lot of respect in the streets.
At least go down like Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying?
So.
Chopper and all that bullshit. He was saying.
Oh, yeah. What is he? Yeah, now he his age and just, he got way more common sense than 17, 18 year old.
At least Meek Mill put something clever together. This motherfucker said some dumb shit. And the sad thing is that he made it, because I was gonna say it was a freestyle. If it was a freestyle, then okay, cool. He just riffed or whatever, right? And he posted on social media. But no, this dumb ass motherfucker. Yeah, he made a whole song and shit. It was like friends are all like, "Oh yeah, bro, yeah, that shit lit, right?" It's trash bar, but it's lit, bro.
Wait. But I mean, like we all know he's not the brightest. He's not the brightest. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Mm-hmm. Now. The producers, my nigga, like the elders in this room, them niggas should have stepped up in this situation. Yeah, them niggas just been like, hey, bro.
I agree with you on that, but from a business standpoint, you don't want to be that guy that step up, because let's just say if I'm directing let's just say if I'm just a cameraman. Hold on, let me spit some game at this young dude. Let him know that,
Lil Pump, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, what if I'm just speaking on, like, what if my wife is that? I'm like, hey, you gotta, if I just come correctly. Can I finish, Josh? Let me finish. You can go in. Look, I'm just saying, to do that, a lot of there's a lot of, you don't know who's connected, and a lot of people, they'll tell a lot of rappers not to work with you. And not knowing why. Like, I think I was watching the Fresh Prince Bel-Air reunion, and then I was watching the Fresh Prince, I guess Will Smith, and you know how they recast Vivian, how she got recast. She basically got lowballed like that, all because she wasn't it was all Will Smith's fault. Like, they recast her because of Will.
I saw that.
And they admit, like, they both was like, he was crying on the episode how she lost her house, she lost her family, He embarrassed her dad's name all because he recast her, because he said she's difficult to work with, and the whole show is built around him. Just because she was really being a real person, like she was like how you were. Like, if she don't see something she don't like, she'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, and she was a hard worker, and she worked her tail off,
and shit like that.
And her whole life went down. She lost marriages, lost mortgage. Her dad final words to her was, "You embarrassed my last name. Until you clear it up, I don't want to speak to you."
Damn, that's tough,
like, bro. You know what I mean? And it was just tough for her. And so Will Smith didn't know that how much power he had at that age, because he was around that age where you just say things, and he made it look like she was the complaining. She's the complaining. He made it like she's a crazy black woman in Hollywood, which you don't do. You don't do. It's like, you don't really have any. So no directors, no producers, no one wanted to work with her because she's difficult, and she didn't even do anything. But it's like, sometimes when I think some people in that, like, if I'm in that industry, they're like, man, this industry, I hate to say it, that industry is kind of not the best, healthiest industry as it is. You see stuff that you don't approve of all the time, and some people are like, you come here, you do what you're supposed to do, you get your check and go home. Like, I didn't ask for your input.
What you about to say, Josh?
to a degree, like I see what you're saying, Jay, but we talking about Lil Pump here. Like who's really like Pump don't got that kind of pull, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Hey, he signed a $7 million contract to some. You know what I mean? I hate
trash act to what
he signed it to a big record label. So when you're a director or producer, this record label is paying me my money.
I think at the end of the day, like for somebody, I agree with Josh. I think like somebody should have been like, "Yo."
Oh yeah.
I probably don't want to say that.
I believe that.
But I think like
some of his homies.
No, but at the same time, he's like you as a person, I'm a producer, right? I'm a producer or whatever, and then I jump in, I'm like, yo, you probably shouldn't have said whatever or whatever. Yeah. But also, I'm not connected to what the youth or whatever, like what people fucking with. So I don't really know. And then plus, at the end of the day, he gonna say some crazy shit. Maybe he does catch wind. And it just brings more eyeballs onto Lil Pump, which is not a bad thing necessarily. He's already established or whatever. And like, who knows? Maybe I turn Lil Pump into Tekashi. This dude's just playing the bad guy or whatever. I don't really care. Because mine is just getting fucked up as him.
Yeah. And look, so like I believe that every person, whenever you become in that industry, you need people you trust, people you're close to, people who like you guys. Like, let's just say I'm worth $7 million, some big rapper. I need some people I trust opinion to where if I'm doing something out of line, you guys say, hey, what are you doing? Like, and I respect what you say, not where like, hey, you like I'm paying you to be around, you do what I say, like, like how like Tekashi's people were. Like you need people some big homies or close homies to put you in check every now and then, because you're not always going to be right, and you're in that type of environment. But I don't expect outsiders to do that. Like I said, that guy's he signed with I think I looked it up. He signed to Warner Bros. Record label.
Did y'all hear about Tekashi? This fool owed like $75,000 to his security squad. That he didn't pay him. Yeah, he never paid.
That's what I'm saying. That's
$75,000, and he was giving Meek Mill hella shit for his security team. The reason why he ain't got one is because he didn't pay him.
Hey, on that note, bro. I think like someone got a phone call with that nigga. It was like, "Hey man, like, are you scared?"
Yeah.
I mean, like, I mean, because they asked him about his snitching, and he was like, "Well, I didn't snitch," and they're like, "Well, I mean, okay." He was like, "Tell me the definition of snitching." And then, like, the nigga answered the question, but he answered it so dumb. This nigga said, "It's like whenever you talk about your best or like your friends." He was like, whenever you tell on your friends. And I was like, that is not snitching, bro. Like, snitching whenever you say something, nigga, like you weren't supposed to say. Yeah. And he was like, well, are they really my friends? They're sitting there banging your wife or something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, they were smashing his girl,
but
kidnapped him.
But like he was like, so are they really my friends? No, so I didn't snitch. I just told
some things.
I just told the feds, I just told the feds some things.
I had some conversations.
So so dude was like, so are you scared? Because I mean, you did snitch on the gang over there. He was like, no, man, I ain't snitching, or I ain't scared. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts right now. And then, like, they're like, they could see him because they were FaceTiming him. Yeah. He's, like, looking around and shit, being scared as fuck. But he was trying to be like, he was just trying to play that shit off. But, yo, if you paying that kind of money for security, bro.
Hey, all I know is I want to say, so
your records ain't selling either.
So I want to say that the rappers nowadays, like, a lot of things have changed, right? And I think it's true. Like, a lot of things have changed. Like, it's not the same environment, right? We don't have 50 and Kanye colliding, right? But what is weird is that from our era of rappers, I feel like we're losing a little bit of like what we built for, right? So like now
you mean lost.
So you got the lines that are coming up, from.
I don't even listen to hip hop anymore.
Notorious. But I'm talking about like the old shit. Like Notorious B.I.G. That line of like I'll suck your dad, whatever, right, and all that stuff.
Out of all the lines, you say that.
No, but I'm saying I'm saying is that we so when we grew up, right? When we grew up, we would be like, yo, hip hop was like hard as fuck when we grew up. Like we got real rappers talking about real shit, nothing this corny stuff y'all talking about nowadays. But what I'm saying is that like they're pulling all these lines that like are coming out and is a little questionable, right? A little questionable.
But
then you got my man Eminem, right? Eminem, when you think of hardest hitting lines, right? Jay is top fucking rapper, right? Top 5 rapper or whatever, right? Coldest bars.
His freestyles with Tim Westwood.
So not only did he lose a little bit, because this is when he started falling off for me. It was like Eminem he's writing diss tracks for Donald Trump. I was like, that's weird. But now, Gen Z, like we said last week, Gen Z's out here trying to cancel Eminem. And then Eminem goes and makes a whole ass song, music video for Gen Z about cancel culture. I see that. Which was no lie, bro. Like, it was cold as fuck. When you listen to it, I'm like, yo, man, M still got it, bro. M still got it. But I'm like, yo,
he's got that hatred too.
He's beefing with the entirety of Gen Z and like cancel culture. Like Eminem, you running out of enemies, dog.
I mean, look, he fell off because he feeds off hatred, and he feeds off the fuel of hatred, and he's old, and no one's beefing with you. People not caring about you anymore. Who you gonna rap about?
Bro, that's like
you can't rap about no one. So that's when he started to fall off. He started to force albums that was trash. Yeah. After Recovery, he should have just retired and called rap.
He did Jay.
I mean,
go ahead, cousin.
I was about that. That's probably like what his 18th album right there, Recovery, bro.
Nah, he had like 8. I think he had 8 albums. I think it was 8, right? Am I wrong?
Nah, he had a lot something like that. Recovery.
I don't know. I have to look.
But yeah, that was the last good one. That was he had to get the Rihanna. That was the last one where I would have retired.
And be cracking me up, but if y'all ever get a chance, I forget what it's called. I should look that up actually. If y'all get a chance, bro, look up Eminem's latest shit. Oh my God, what is that song called, man? Because even the video was clean and it has like all the lines in there. So if he be rapping mad fast and shit, so it has all the bars in there. But I'm like, yo, he still got it. And then it was worse because then 50's birthday came up, and then M was like, yo, 50. I remember when this is the verse that made me want to stop rapping. And then he does the whole verse. Like he starts rapping and shit. Oh. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, man, this dude is like, he's almost 50 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
He's still rapping and shit. He got like, it's like you being 39 years old and you still gang banging to the core, bro. Like you be checking niggas on the street and shit. It's just like, all right, bro. Like,
sit down, bro. Sit down, bro.
This is not for you, man.
You got your respect ran out. Your street respect ran out, bro. It was like 2 hours will knock you out.
Yo, can you imagine like going down the road and you got this man, he 50 plus, and he just all red and shit, just all red. It's like, what's up, young blood? What's up? Shit, he started checking you like, dog, what are you doing right now?
Let's also talk about, okay, so growing up, an OG to us was like, you're like maybe late 30s, turning 40s.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the new generation to this Gen Z, me and Josh is an OG.
Hell yeah, bro. That's almost the same. I mean, it's early 30s.
Like 30 is like an OG now to Gen Z.
I ain't 30 no more, dog. I've been past it.
30 and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, like to some people, we're just starting to get our lives. We'll be at. And it's like, you're OG. Like, y'all don't have all that.
I remember, this is what made me know, like, I'm like, nah, I'm old, bro. I'm old. Because I was talking to this. I was at work, right? And I was talking to this kid, and I was like, yo, we were talking about, like, music. And she was talking about all the people that she liked or whatever. And I was like, do you ever listen to Usher? And she says, who was Usher?
Who?
And I said, all right, well, okay. Alrighty.
I can't even finish my water now, man. I'm just like, I'm not even thirsty no more.
Who's Usher?
Who was Usher? Cousin he just dips out of the conversation. Who is Usher, dog? Look, what does that even mean?
It's funny you said that because a girl once asked me who's my favorite singer. And anyone knows me, Usher's my favorite singer of all time.
You said Usher.
And she, right? And I said Usher, and she pretty much she said, oh, okay, oh, you old school.
You're like, damn, bro, like that.
I'm like, that's not the real thing. I'm like, when your Usher came out, 97.
Jay was like, damn, did I say Boys the Men or what I say? Did I say Earth, Wind, and Fire? What did I say?
No, this was like,
dang, you know.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's the Temptation.
I should have said Chris Brown. He's my age.
Damn.
I'm like, dang, I didn't think. I'm like,
that's probably still got hit with an old school though. You probably still would.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
It's like Chris Brown. I know of him. That's the dude who smacked Rihanna, right?
Nah, hell no. They probably even remember that shit. I was saying they probably remember that shit. They probably
no.
They would think if you say Chris Brown, his latest one was that one challenge he had. Remember niggas jump out the car? Oh my god, I said it again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Go crazy.
Go crazy. I gotta buy a Papa John's pizza now.
I go crazy.
Let me get one.
Yo, hey, that should be it. That should be it right there. Every time you say the N word, you gotta buy a slice. I don't know if you can buy a slice of Papa John's, but you gotta buy something from Papa John's pizza.
See, we gotta start. We gotta use that. We gotta supplement.
I would not be able to pay my bills. Nope. No, nigga.
No, I mean like once per episode, you gotta buy a small pizza.
Give me a count. I need a counter. Somebody out there, do me a favor, bro. Give me a counter.
Oh, we could do something like that. Like person to say it has to buy everyone like lunch one time.
No, because I would be buying that.
The first person. Like you the first person, that's you. Because we all like you said it.
We call them out.
Oh man.
Yeah, I like that.
Look,
watching me every week.
Josh be out on the Master Bateman burning question
right now, bro. I feel like this is a target. I don't like this.
Look, here's Josh. He's like.
You guys are discriminating right now.
Yo, we're doing it. We're doing it to better ourselves as black men. They're no longer
using
this racially charged word.
I'm half, but I'm only half.
Look, this is Josh.
Lisa say.
That's even more why you shouldn't say it.
That's true. The white side is telling me no.
Naggers.
Look, this fool Josh would be like this. He'll be like, yeah, remember YG made that one song? Jam. My brother. He's like,
my brother. Oh hell no.
Yeah, my motherfucking brother.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what else I'm thinking of is like we were kind of talking about like the OnlyFans situation. Everybody's kind of indoors right now, not really doing too much. And I was like,
yeah, they capitalize off COVID,
bro. But one thing I don't hear enough about is the vaccine. Right, because like I don't really feel like you be hearing a lot about the vaccine, not as much as you hear about people getting cases and stuff like that.
Getting it right now, man.
Yeah, but but we should be hearing feedback from like, what are they?
Yeah, pay attention to the news, my nigga.
Hold on,
I
want to hear y'all's stance. How do you guys feel about the vaccine? Let's get to there.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking that. My nigga Elon Musk said he's not taking it. I'm not taking it.
He said my N-word.
Look, that's a pizza right there. That's a pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Especially for saying it for never mind. I think
Bateman's burning challenges.
I think as far as the vaccine for me, I know it's a two-parter, right? I think the first dose is like 85% effectiveness, and then you have to go for a second dose, which is supposed to get you to 96, I think it was. And then the CDC just said, I think yesterday.
Another company came out for one shot. Another company came out to where you could do one shot.
Yeah, I think it was Johnson & Johnson's.
Yeah.
They have their own vaccine. But
I think... and wait and see the side effects. I'm gonna wait to see what the side effects.
Yeah, like the thing. I think it's so far 1,000 people died from.
Did you?
Like a day or two
Did you guys see?
Something crazy, yeah.
Did you guys see the CDC was saying that basically if you get vaccinated or whatever, you can all hang out with no masks, like you're fine or whatever.
Yeah.
But
with the mask.
So two things, right? One of which, I get the vaccine. Well, actually, I'll let you go, cousin, because like I think if the vaccine starts rolling out, I don't really feel like I wouldn't, because either you're gonna at some point get that. You're either gonna get he had that shit ready too.
Well, okay.
But you're either gonna get COVID, right? Naturally, I think at some point you're gonna get it, or you just get the vaccine and you get like the dead muted version of the virus in your system, so that way you build the antibodies. But even then, the antibodies, as far as I'm aware, they don't last like longer than 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, when I'm looking at, like, I'm on the CDC website, right? 1,637 reports of death among people who received the COVID-19 vaccine. That's scary right there.
But what were their ages though?
That I don't know. Like, because remember they are getting they're injecting it in them. I think some people maybe their bodies weren't strong enough.
Okay, but you're giving a vaccine to somebody who's like 75 and older.
Yeah.
Like you're giving them a virus.
I don't think. I don't know the age. I don't know the age range on it.
Which is the most lethal age range to be if you're gonna get the virus regardless.
Correct. So and people are thinking the opposite. They're thinking like, oh no, I have to give my parents and grandparents. I have to give them the vaccine to be safe.
Well, actually, because I think healthcare workers can get it as well. So I wonder how much of that percentage is like middle-aged nurses or like healthcare workers and stuff like that.
But my family actually got it too. Yeah, and they're all like nurses who take care of people in hospice and stuff, and they're all required. As far as I know, they've all been good. They're just like, I got my vaccine. I'm good. I was just feeling under the weather for 2 days, and I'm good.
Yeah. They say that after the second one, second dosage, that's when you really start to feel sick for like 3 days, and then it goes away, and then you're done with it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my friends said.
But what I don't understand is, so like with the schooling situation, right? Because like now they're back, like Sacramento area, they're gonna start having kids go back to school, and it's supposed to be like April 1st, I think it is when they're supposed to go back to school. But like all the teachers, but all the teachers are supposed to be vaccinated, right? Which doesn't make any sense to me, because are the teachers not the minority in this situation? You have all these kids coming back, right? And the whole purpose is to protect the children from not getting COVID. But all these kids are coming back. You know, all these young ass kids, like these fucking kindergarten to like 5th and 6th grade, they're not gonna be wearing their masks properly, right? And if they aren't, isn't that just a distraction for the teacher to keep telling everybody to put their mask on? Are you really learning anything at that point? And I just think it's just kind of ridiculous, in my personal opinion, because if you haven't had to figure it, you don't know what you're doing, right? You're not really sure. And I'm sure that they're not confident in giving the vaccine to children. I'm pretty fucking sure about that. So I'm just like, guys, you haven't figured it out. You've already been doing distance learning. Like, just let that shit rock, bro. There's no reason to do it.
It's so weird. Like,
until next semester.
Bro, like chill out.
They want a lot of people to get the vaccine, but I'm able to like they want everyone to get the vaccine. They say it's safer if we all get the vaccine or stay quarantined, social distance, whatever. But all these places are just opening up. Like if it's really a threat, I'm sure business. I don't think they would really contain a threat. Well, I feel like we have the power to contain it. Like, I shouldn't be able to just walk right in Walmart. Like,
that's different though, because I think as far as like,
I would at least have to show a V card to get in Walmart, like a vaccination card. I should be able to, if it's really that much of a threat.
Well, I was gonna say, because economically, like as far as like,
but from a business standpoint, we need it because you're gonna make money.
Yeah, exactly. Because our economy, I mean, like I don't know, like I'm sure almost half the country is on unemployment right now because no one is getting any income coming in. And I know like Bill Mayer was like combating the fact that like these $1,400 checks are gonna start rolling out again for the third bill they're gonna write off, which is gonna be I think another $1.9 trillion into the debt to get to the American people. And he was like, well, why are people like if they're married, the threshold is like $150,000. He's like, well, why are they getting this money? And I was like, well, there's also those business owners who like mom and pops of like restaurants and things of that nature who like on their taxes said they make this much money, but they're making nothing right now. Like they're not getting any fucking money. So like, they're going to need something to float them, albeit that's like a month's worth of rent or mortgage or whatever the hell they got going on. Right. Like
they got screwed the hardest. Small businesses got hurt.
Bro. And that's when you say like, when you're opening up, like you just have to bite the bullet, because there's countries like New Zealand who have 0 cases of coronavirus right now, and they've had concerts going on and shit since last week. And they don't have a vaccine for all the youth and everything. Like they just were chilling they all hunkered down. Correct. And now they're back to business right now. So, but I wonder like if COVID did strike their country again, will like that then have all these deaths or like, I don't know.
And then it goes by the media. Mm-hmm. The media who's reporting, we're the United States of America. You know how we were media.
We be bullshitting. We be like, man getting a car crash. We be like, he died from COVID.
We saying it was 50,000 people.
Yeah, bro. They be bullshit.
We don't give a damn, bro.
That's like, even when you just mentioned that number, like 1,000 people died from the vaccine, I'm just thinking, how many people were in nursing homes?
Were they already dying before the vaccine?
Bro, he's like,
you know what I mean? Like, we've already had cancer or stage 4, all of a sudden I get the vaccine.
Yo, ain't that kind of crazy? This is a little morbid, but ain't that kind of crazy? You'd be like, yo, so you're 88 or whatever, and like we want to protect you, so I'm gonna give you the vaccine, and then you're like supercharged. You're like, hell yeah, bro, like I'm protected, and then that shit is what kills you. That's crazy.
Some people reported died 2 days later.
That's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
That's scary. That is scary. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so wild. Jesus. I'm not trying to tell anybody not to get vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm not. My point on it. Do however you, whatever makes you feel safe.
After taking the vaccine, but hey,
do what you gotta do.
Don't get vaccinated, bro.
See, man, I don't need no vaccination, man. I just need all I need is
my mask, man. I'm cool with my mask.
I just need a few plants at my house.
The way how I see it, in like a year, everybody's gonna be vaccinated, and I don't even need to wear a mask. Gee, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I wonder. You know what's crazy?
What am I gonna do? Spread it to someone who's vaccinated?
I wonder if they're gonna get like serious about these checks or whatever. Because like right now, you can go into a hospital. You go into I just had a baby, so I was in and out of a hospital, and you just walk in and like they're like, hey, yo, you been coughing? And you be like,
yep,
nah, and they be like, all right, cool, facts, and you just go inside. Like I could have had COVID 3 days ago.
That actually happened when I was working at a hospital. We had a person who just tested positive for COVID, and they walked in the hospital because one of the kids was, one of the kids got in a little accident or something, and it was like one of the nurses recognized him. He's like, she just tested positive for COVID. Why is she here? And then they came at us, the security, who like basically just takes temperatures and lets them on through.
What they say?
They was like, how'd this person get in here? I was like, bruh, all I do is take temperatures. Yeah. Like, there's other things that people can have COVID with. All we do is take temperatures. Yeah, I'm not even medically cleared to take a temperature.
Yeah.
And that's something that I never got, because they said sometimes you could have it, you won't even show symptoms. And I'm just like,
exactly.
So,
and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I had COVID December of 2019.
Yeah,
I'm pretty damn sure, because there was a like 2-week span where me and my boss were just sick, like couldn't taste nothing, like anything. We were just terribly sick, but we was like doing all these shows, because that's when I was working in the entertainment. Just spread it basically. And I'll
we got a master spreader over here.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But the thing is, look, this is where ignorance comes back to. I didn't know anything about COVID-19.
Nobody did, bro. Nobody knew until like March. Nobody knew until.
Then, we laughed when we heard of COVID-19. COVID-19. Shut the city down. Shut my city down. I want to see.
No, but the thing is, like, also, some of the performers were coming in sick too.
Yeah,
I need some lemon and all this, like, help my voice so I could go sing out there tonight. So I remember going back to the store, getting all types of honey.
That's when I knew it was getting real
and stuff like that. And I was like, I wonder what's going on. Like this sickness is going around. And my boss was sick like a month.
Flu, probably.
Yeah, because I that's when I knew things was real. When celebs start to cancel their performance and shows and like their concerts, they'll have like a 20 cities tour and they cancel the whole tour, and as artists you make your most money on tour. So I was like, when that happened, I was like, okay, this thing must be real if they're starting to cancel their tours, and that's where you make your money at.
Man, I was having fun with that job too. Last time I worked, man, like hanging out with different performers every day. Like I got this shirt from Black Violin. Shouts out to them, but I was having fun. I was on the road with freaking different artists every like other night and stuff like that, and I was getting paid.
Yeah,
I was like,
that sounds bad.
I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder what this shit's gonna look like. The regulation is going to change at all, or all that kind of stuff. Because, I mean, it just doesn't seem like a very valid check. If you could walk into a hospital and they're just like, yo, you been coughing or whatever, and you just like, nah, bro. And, like that's as far as the questioning goes, and like everybody who's in there probably is vulnerable to the virus and things of that nature. It just seems silly. So I just wonder what it's gonna be like. Are we gonna get the QR code? Is it gonna be the year we finally get the QR codes on our wrists to make sure you've been vaccinated? Motherfucker just pull his phone up.
The CDC got the vaccination card.
He's good.
Yo,
you carry him around.
We're really gonna get our V.
Vaccinated.
You're really gonna have a V card in your wallet now. Remember all those jokes back in the day? You know what I'm saying? Yo, remember all those jokes back in the day?
Damn.
Call you a virgin? Nigga, you still got your V card, bro?
Watch what you say. Bro. Watch what you say.
Yeah.
That might be a slur.
Well, no.
To virgins.
There's a thing in Vegas.
Cool the way he used it.
Yeah.
That's one of the band words too, Caleb.
V card?
Virgin.
Oh, virgin. Oh, that was right. Jesus.
Like,
He's good at just the way he used it.
Hate speech.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I got it.
Up. Get him out of here.
All right, guys. I guess as we wrap up this podcast.
Back him up.
yeah, let's wrap it up.
Hey, yeah, thank you for wrap it up, cousin. Hey, guys, thank you so much for stopping by for another episode of the Creatively Challenged podcast, where we talk about sports, life, and all things in between. You can always catch us live here on twitch.tv/blackbear. That's BELACBEAR. You can catch it if you can't catch us live. We understand the show goes live on all podcasting platforms on Fridays, also on YouTube for the video form. If you guys want to come hang out, please drop in the comments. Let us know what you guys are thinking. And for the podcast version, go ahead and rate us. Follow the feed so that way you can get notified when we upload on a weekly basis. But man, we just really appreciate you guys stop by for the conversation, things of that nature. We'll be back next week. Until then, guys, have a beautiful night.
Bye. Have a good time.